Why are humans the only creation on God's green earth that does not listen to him? The animals listen to him. Even it says it in the Bible. Job talked about it. He was like, the animals trust God. They trust him so much and have so much faith in him that they literally stay where God told them to stay. Where he put the animals, that's where they stay. You would never see a giraffe walking down the street. Why? Because it knows that there's danger there. Why? Because it trusts that where God put it, it has faith to know that wherever I'm at, God will provide for me wherever I'm at. How do I know that? Because you've never seen a fish get out of the water and on purpose try to fly in the sky. It knows that I will die there. It serves me no purpose. We are the only product created under God's green earth that does not listen to him, that does not abide by the rules that he set for us to be successful and to produce good fruit. Why is that? Because he gave us free will. He gave us free will. I honestly feel like that's the dumbest thing that ever could have been done. But I mean, hey, I love the fact that I get to love God open-heartedly with my own energy and my own capabilities. But I also wish, like when I was a babe in Christ, I would consider myself a sophomore right now. Like I'm not on spiritual milk, I'm just like on baby food. But I do know that it was easier following the commandments than it was to have a relationship with God. Why? Because it means I didn't have to think. A lot of y'all don't want to have to think. God gave you free will, he gave you a brain, but you don't want to use it. Why? Because you don't trust yourself. And that's good, because you shouldn't trust yourself. Not trusting yourself is the basis of God being able to use you. Why do I say that? Because ignorance and delulu, God can use that. Not saying that he can use wicked ignorance. I'm talking about you real life don't know. Ignorance is the lack of information and understanding. You don't know. You need clarity. God would prefer someone who says, I don't know, versus somebody who think they know and going out here making a mess of things in other people's lives. Just being Tasmanian devil just all over the place, just being all wild and reckless. You see what I'm saying? Like, the animals know, if I leave from where God put me, I'm doomed. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. So why don't we follow that same aspect? The ants, they don't even have a master. They don't have a boss, but they all work accordingly and work together to produce results. Why is it that we can't do that? Because we all have our own free will and we all have our own hidden agenda. I don't have a hidden agenda. My agenda is my Father's agenda. Whatever God wants, that's what I want. If he say, I don't want that boy for you, I don't want him. So I've decided that you're not going to want any of these boys for me. Why? Because your will for me is to do your assignment. And your assignment is not to be played with. Therefore, I don't want no distractions. My children are the only distractions known to human man that I will allow to distract me. My job don't even distract me. If I wake up and I be like, God, I want to serve you all day today, I'm not going to work. It's not because I can't serve him at work. It's just because this is the time where I want the enemy to know. I want society to know. And I want my flesh to know that my flesh is not ruled by my job. My flesh is ruled by my source. I'm spirit-led, not flesh-led. So I'm going to leave you with this question because I want you to meditate on it and ponder on it. Why do you not listen? Why do you not trust? Why do you not have faith? Because it's not that you are incapable of doing it. It's the fact that you are choosing not to.